Thank you very much, Mr. President. It is really a great honor for me to visit Azerbaijan for the first time in the history of our relationship, become the first president who visited Azerbaijan, sitting president, I mean. I'm very much feel honored. It's both honor and privilege to be here in Baku, the capital of the brotherly nation of Azerbaijan, to engage in a meaningful discussion with my esteemed brother and friend, President Ilham Aliyev. I extend my gratitude to His Excellency for the warm welcome and hospitality accorded to me and to my delegation. Our meeting today has been highly productive and marks the beginning of a new era in Somalia-Azerbaijan relationship. This visit is not just a diplomatic engagement. Indeed, it is the beginning of a meaningful and strategic alliance and partnership between our two brotherly countries. Somalia and Azerbaijan share a common vision for development, security, and prosperity, and today we have reaffirmed our commitment to deepening closer cooperation across key actors. I would also like to commend the Azerbaijani people for protecting their sovereignty and territorial integrity. We have a lot of similarities in the last 3 decades, particularly in the era of 1990s, when Azerbaijan has faced some difficulties and Somalia went through that difficulties. Fortunately, alhamdulillah, Azerbaijani people has succeeded to overcome and prevail as a stable and prosperous country in this part of the world. So we would like to our Azerbaijan to share that experience that you went through, and we are to learn from your practical experience. All the collaborations that has been mentioned by you, Mr. President, is very useful to Somalia, to both of us, and in particular to Somalia. Somalia is a country in transition from difficult era to a very bright future. Somalia is a rich and resourceful country, but circumstances has not given the opportunity to prosper. With good partners like Azerbaijan, I believe that our country and the potentiality of our country will be very visible and predictable. Predictable politics and predictable policies of development is another key area that we can learn from Azerbaijan. The agreements that we signed today provide a structured framework to harness Azerbaijan's expertise while opening new opportunities for our two nations and people. Beyond these agreements, our engagement today lays the foundation for a robust economic and diplomatic relationship between our two countries. Somalia values Azerbaijan's leadership in energy, infrastructure, security, education areas where we can greatly benefit from the knowledge sharing and investment partnership from Azerbaijan. Similarly, Azerbaijan can look to Somalia as a gateway to Africa's growing markets, particularly in trade and logistics. The strategic location of Somalia in the Indian Ocean and the Red Sea is a valuable strategic area where economic benefits can be shared and explored both our countries. Mr. President, today is just the beginning. Somalia and Azerbaijan share more than a vision for economic growth and security. We share the spirit of resilience, determination, and ambition to shape better future for our people. Your Excellency, Mr. President, I look forward to strengthening our ties further through exchange of delegation, through exchange of groups that will come. Somali technical groups are ready to visit again and again here in Azerbaijan and present to Azerbaijan, the government of Azerbaijan, the private sector of Azerbaijan for the opportunities that is existing and emerging in Somalia. Once again, Mr. President, I thank you and I thank the government of Azerbaijan, for your warm hospitality and vision for a stronger, more determined future between our two nations. We hope to welcome you sometimes in the future in Somalia to visit, inshallah. And I thank you very much, Mr. President.